Good morning. It is 2:38. The Lord has me up reading Proverbs 2, Moral Benefits of Wisdom. And He also had me take notes, explain. You know what I've been doing. I hope this has been helpful for anybody who needs it. But anyway, we will begin. My son, if you accept my words and store up my commands within you, turning your ear to wisdom and applying your heart to understanding. And if you call out for insight and cry aloud for understanding, and if you look for it as for silver and search for it as for hidden treasure, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and find knowledge of God, the knowledge of God. For the Lord gives wisdom, and from his mouth comes knowledge and understanding. He holds victory in store for the upright. He is a shield to those whose walk is blameless. Forgive me. For he guards the course of the just and protects the way of his faithful ones. I just had a coffee, so I'm still drinking it, right? Not while I'm reading. My bad, I'm burping. Then you will understand what is right and just and fair, every good path. For wisdom will enter your heart, and knowledge will be pleasant to your soul. Discretion will protect you, and understanding will guard you. Wisdom will save you from the ways of wicked men, from men whose words are perverse, who leave the straight paths and walk in dark ways, who delight in doing wrong and rejoice in perverseness of evil, whose paths are crooked and and who are devious in their ways. Forgive me, I have a cold, not a head cold, just like, I don't know, some sinus thing going on. One moment. Forgive me. It will save you also from the adulteress, from the wayward wife with her seductive words, who has left the partner of her youth and ignores the covenant she made with God. For her house leads down to death, and her paths to the spirit of the dead. None who go to her return or attain the paths of life. Thus you will walk in the ways of good men and keep to the paths of the righteous. For the upright will live in the land, and the blameless will remain in it. But the wicked will be cut off from the land, and the unfaithful will be torn from it. That's it. Now to explain it. No, I'm not going to read this part because that was something else. Proverbs 2 is a chapter in the Bible that teaches how to obtain wisdom and how to use it to live a good life. It also warns against the dangers of evil people and the importance of avoiding sin. How to obtain wisdom. Seek God's guidance. Proverbs 2 teaches that people should seek God's guidance and wisdom with the same eagerness they would seek hidden treasure. Treasure God's commandments. People should receive God's words and treasure them in their hearts. Be humble. People should be humble enough to be inclined towards truth and righteousness. Use the means of knowledge. People should diligently use the means of knowledge and grace to obtain wisdom. How to use wisdom. Avoid evil. Wisdom can help people avoid the paths of sin and evil people. Live righteously. Wisdom can help people live righteously and walk in the way of good men. Protect others. Wisdom can help people protect others from evil people. Warnings against evil. Proverbs 2 warns against the dangers of evil people and the importance of avoiding sin. Oh man, my nose is so itchy. And I mean on the inside, not the outside. Like, it's just itchy. Like deep, can't scratch it. Proverbs 2 includes warnings against adultery. What's the main message of Proverbs 2? Proverbs 2 highlights the value of wisdom and why the young son should seek it. His father teaches him that wisdom is worth more than anything else he could search after. What is the insight of Proverbs 2? Cry out for insight and ask for understanding. Search for them as you would for silver. Seek for them like hidden treasure. Then you will understand what it means to fear the Lord, and you will gain knowledge of the Lord. How to apply Proverbs 2 to your life. Proverbs 2 begins by telling us how we will find wisdom by believing God's word, applying it and pursuing it. It's not enough to imply, it's not enough to simply, hear the word. We must apply it. Verse 2, we must also desire the word and ask for wisdom. Verse 3, these actions will lead us to the knowledge God offers us. Who is Solomon speaking to in Proverbs 2? To deliver you from the immoral woman. Here, Solomon especially spoke to his son, Proverbs 2:1, who could be easily deceived and trapped by the immoral woman. Wisdom could protect him from her. Yes, Solomon wrote this. I hope this was insightful for you. Hope you're sleeping well if you're not up watching this. But when you do get to watch this, I pray it blesses you. And thanks for listening to me, whoever you are. Good morning.